Hi, everybody. I just wanted to get on a little bit early so people could find it. Hope everybody's doing well. This time change, I'm wondering if the 7 o'clock is going to work. I think I'm ready for bed. It's a good thing we're talking about morning routines tonight. So, just going to give everyone a few more minutes to jump on. If you're joining us tonight, I figured out how to be able to see my chat so I can see your comments, which I love. Love those comments. This week, tomorrow, I'm going out of town, going to Missouri to see two of my kids. So, gonna come back next Wednesday. I might do the live on Tuesday while we're there. Wednesday, I need to check my flight. I think my flight might be coming in too late Wednesday. But I'll let you guys know in the group. We just have this session about mornings, and then we'll have one more. And then our next topic is going to be um, wellness during the winter and preventing sadness or feeling depressed. Hygge, which is, I've talked about it last year, it's a Scandinavian um, mindset around cold and winter, and it's just so powerful. And I love it. I love really coming into myself. So excited to talk to you guys about that. So last week, actually, welcome everyone who's with us tonight or gonna watch this later. So glad you're here. It's really important that we take good care of ourselves, and this is a good step to watch a video like this so that you can be more in tune to what you need to take good care of yourself. And I feel like I've been talking about morning routines a lot, but I have to say, for my personal transformation, my morning routine is what did it. It is literally what helped me transform. And there's so many physical, mental, emotional, positive effects that happen when you have something in place like this. There's a lot of research around it. There's a lot of studies around what you do the first, few minutes to hours of the morning. And it is just so powerful how it can literally change your life. And it's really beautiful. In my beta group, I have been able to meet with these beautiful women, and it's just so powerful to see what this has been doing for them. And it's not anything extravagant. Like, it's nothing extravagant. The goals are not outrageous or enormous. It's just really centering yourself in the morning. That's what it is. And so today we're going to kind of talk about what that looks like. And this is going to look different for all of us. Absolutely all of us are going to have different goals for our morning routine. And so I just want to invite you to sit with me for a minute. And I want you to just close your eyes and get comfortable. And you don't have to close your eyes if you don't want to. You can leave them open. And you're just going to take some deep breaths, and you're going to inhale for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold for 2. 1, 2. And then exhale for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's do that again. In for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2. And out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. In. 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2. Out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And just come back into the space and let this breath, this beautiful breath, bring you right here to this present moment. And I do have to shout out my beautiful mother-in-law, Sheila, who has been so supportive of attending these lives. It's been wonderful, and the feedback that she's been giving me is just beautiful. So grateful you're here. Okay, so just as we are all individual humans, all of our morning routines are going to be different. And I'm excited to share mine with you, but yours does not have to look like this. So when you think of the first thing you do in the morning, I want you to currently visualize what that looks like. And we talked about this briefly last week. You can kind of close your eyes and imagine your alarm didn't go off and you wake up late and you're rushing and hurried and scrambling and maybe don't get to eat, and so you're hungry and you get to where you're going, whether it's work or something else, and you're just really exhausted and cranky and short-tempered and just really having a rough time. Versus, I mean, we've all been there. I've had mornings like that. Versus waking up with a plan, centering yourself, taking really good care of yourself, and giving to yourself first thing in the morning. That sets up your day to have potentially the best day you've ever had. And then the next day you do it again and you have another best day you've ever had. So with mindful mornings, the pieces that I have pulled to incorporate into mine are meditation, and this can be a form of guided meditation or just sitting and relaxing your mind. It can be a form of prayer. There's lots of different ways to meditate, with music, without, but I meditate at least 10 minutes a day. Gratitude journaling, which I bought a really pretty notebook and different colored pens, and every day I use a different color, and it's just been so amazing to see that getting full. And then I also do some personal development, which can be in the form of a book, reading a book, or doing programs. I've done several programs, which I absolutely love. And currently I'm in a holistic business school, so I'm doing their program. And then movement and exercise. And I love to lift weights. And so that's something that I do every day. But that doesn't mean that your routine has to start out this way. It just absolutely doesn't have to. The breath work that we just did at the beginning of this, where we're breathing in for 4, holding for 2, and exhaling for 6, is a way to regulate your nervous system and bring you right back to yourself. And that can be a part of your morning routine. It literally takes just a few minutes. But starting your day by doing that can really, really help regulate you, set your intention, set your mood, set all your hormones, everything just on point for that morning. We already kind of talked about movement, but it does not have to be lifting weights. It can be, I'm trying to incorporate yoga into my morning routine, which is really a challenge for me. But that's my goal. It does not have to be challenging. It's actually challenging because I like to push heavy weight. Stretching is the challenge, but it is so important for me. But any movement, you can do a really short walk. You can do gentle stretching. There's stretching videos all over the internet. There's really great yoga teachers on YouTube that I actually do them also. But even just 3 to 5 minutes of some form of movement tells your body, all right, let's get going. I'm awake, I'm alive, I'm ready. So it is important, really important, to bring in just a few minutes of movement every day. The biggest piece, and people really think that, they ask me what I'm doing physically for my transformation, but it has not been a physical thing that I've done. It has been a mental and spiritual practice. And it is having mindfulness around myself. And I think in the near future, we're going to do like a little mini meditation retreat here on Facebook Live. So I get a lot of feedback from people of how scared they are to meditate and how they're not able to shut off their mind. There's a lot of different techniques and skills, different ways of doing it. You do not have to shut off your mind. It actually, you don't have to have a blank mind to meditate. And it can be really, a lot of gratitude can happen through meditation. Again, praying can be a form of meditation. In prayers, you're usually stating what you're thankful for. So it can be reflecting, really, really quiet reflecting. We talked a little bit about journaling before. You can have prompts that you journal about. Anything to really connect your mind to your soul, your spirit. And that is the one thing. If I don't have time in the morning, meditation is the thing that I make time for. I won't work out. I won't journal. I won't do personal development. I will meditate. And meditation for me is, I actually do it at least 3 times a day. I do it in the mornings. I do it when I get home from work to recenter myself, and I do it before I go to bed. And it is life-changing. It's just so powerful. It's beautiful, just absolutely beautiful. And then the other thing that is really important is, what are you putting into your body first thing in the morning? What are you doing? Are you having a pop? Are you popping a Diet Coke? Are you drinking some water? Are you having some tea? What are you putting in your body first thing in the morning? And we usually wake up a little bit underhydrated. And so it's important to give some liquids to our body. And that that can help the way you feel right away. It helps transport nutrients. If you wake up with a headache, you might really be dehydrated. So I have 2 glasses of water, but really pay attention to it. And as you're drinking it, give yourself a lot of gratitude for it. Like, thank you, body. I thank you for waking up today. Have this beautiful water. And then the next thing, what are you going to put in your body? What is going to be your next decision in nutrition? What does that look like? Is it a treat? Is it eggs? Is it fruit? And just being conscious of it. It's not good or bad, but just being aware. What am I going to give myself? And that mindfulness is the powerful tool. You're not ignoring what you need, you are connecting to yourself. And this block of time will set your day up for success. You will have a wonderful day if you just give this to yourself. And no one else can do this for you. Not one other human on this planet can set your day up this way. Only you can. So I want to do just a little guided visualization with you. And this is just for fun. Just for you to kind of walk through it and see what it feels like. So I want you to get comfortable and close your eyes. And I want you to take 3 nice slow breaths. And put your hand on your heart and say to yourself silently, I am here. I am ready to begin. Now take a moment and I want you to think of one thing that you're grateful for. And then I want you to think about, why are you grateful for that thing? What does it bring into your life? And now I want you to set an intention. Today I choose peace. Or today I choose joy. Or today I choose love. Now I want you to imagine taking a drink of water. Feel the coolness come into your mouth, and down your throat, and into your belly. And feel it nourish your body. It needed that water. And now come back into this moment and open your eyes. How did that feel? That was less than 5 minutes. Can you feel a shift in your energy? Do you feel calmer? Do you feel grateful? Do you feel healthier? That presence is your power. That is the power of presence. And again, no one can do this for you. It's free, it's easy, but you have to do it. So now we're just going to kind of play around a little bit together. And I want you to, if you have something to write with, um, to kind of visualize what does your morning routine look like? What should that look like? What are you currently doing? What's working for you? What's not working for you? What do you want it to feel like? Do you want it to feel rushed and stressful? Or do you want to feel connected and peaceful? And you can write a few notes if you'd like. And then the grounding piece is centering. That's a way of feeling grounded, is almost like a tree. Your body's a tree and there's roots just going into the ground, just creating that stable, centered safety. So what helps you feel most grounded? Is it breathing? Did you feel grounded as we did that breath work together? Is it movement? Movement can help you feel grounded. What about journaling? Is there certain music that helps you feel? Maybe something with a good beat to help you feel grounded. And then as you're taking these notes, this is how you're gonna create your morning routine. Where is this happening in your home? And what time of day is this happening? So I get up pretty early to do this. I've been doing that for 4 years, and I have a couple really special places in my home that I love. I have one that's now with the time change, the lights are just beautiful, and there's a little fireplace, and it's just wonderful. And then I have one downstairs that I really love, and it's cozy and comfortable. So what works for you? And you almost want to make that space your goddess chamber. Like, this is your space. Put things in it, cozy things, comfortable blankets, books you love to read, books that bring you joy. You can put your journal right there. Candles, scents, things that really bring in a loving space for you to make it your own. You look forward to it. I promise. You're like, oh, I can't wait to go to bed so I can wake up and do my morning routine. So just the few things that we've done and the timeline. We're just building this in our minds. But so for 5 minutes, breath work or stillness. And how does it make you feel? Calm, peaceful. For 5 minutes, movement. And how does that make you feel? Energized, ready to go. For 5 minutes, gratitude, journaling, meditation. How does that make you feel? Aligned, connected? That's a 15-minute morning routine. Really simple. You can always build on it later, but if you're going to say tomorrow and you've never meditated before in your life, I'm going to meditate for an hour, it won't work. It's just too much. But I'm going to wake up and meditate for 5 minutes. That is doable. So really have an intention around it if this is really something that you want to build. Mornings are sacred. They truly are a sacred space for you. Um, I I can't do without it when I love it. I love it. It is a way that you get to connect to yourself before the world asks anything of you. And that's precious. It's something you can never give back for that day. Remember, it's not about doing more. We're not adding a checklist for you to check off. It is about being present with yourself, and that can change every day. And every morning is a new opportunity for you to do this and return to yourself. And so I invite you to just affirm with yourself and with me tonight that you and state, I begin each day with peace, purpose, and presence. I begin each day with peace, purpose, and presence. And I want to challenge you to practice this. Practice your own. Play with it. What feels good, what doesn't? How much time do you have? What do you need to do? And practice these mindful morning moments for just the next 7 days. Give it a good try. See how you feel. See if it makes a difference, even if you're only practicing for 10 minutes. And then I would love for you to share in the comments with this video how that's going for you. How has that been? I would also love to see what you're creating. Because we are creating creative beings, and so it's really important that we're putting our creations into our lives and living from them. So next week we're gonna talk about how to keep the glow and how to make your mindful mornings a lasting habit, even when life gets busy. So I'm really, really grateful you're here. I will be posting, I have 2 more spots in my beta group, and it's going so well. So if it's something you're interested in, I'll be doing this through November and December, and then the beta group will no longer be there. So if it's something that you're interested in, you can message me, and I'm happy to fill you in on it. Just again, so much gratitude for you being here and for supporting yourself. And I hope you beautiful women have a beautiful evening. Take care.